Hey, that's Mike and Holly, Alex, Eddie, and Kelsey.
Listen. What do you hear?
I don't hear the rock tumbler.
You hear silence. Quiet, right? I think it just stopped. Because it wasn't but just a few minutes ago, and I listened and I didn't hear anything, and it's 2 o'clock, and I'm pretty sure that's when we started it. So you want to go check it?
Yeah.
Go check it out. It says grit number 1, 3 to 5 days. We did 3. It says until the stones have all lost their sharp edges and feel smooth. So we might have to tumble them. You guys are so cute. We might have to tumble them for a couple more days if the edges are still sharp. Then, get this, grit number 2, I got everything back out, and we have grit 2 ready to use. Hopefully our edges are smoothed out a bit. 6 to 8 days. Grit number 3.
You better be kidding.
Listen, it keeps going. Grit number 3, 6 to 8 days. Grit number 4, 7 to 10 days. The long polishing time will help you get the best results. And then you do the gem foam, which are these little squares, for 3 days. This is a process, man, isn't it?
Yes.
Something to look forward to. But yeah, it's something that requires patience, isn't it?
Yes.
Let's go check them. Listen. Silence. Silence. It's beautiful. All right, so it's done. I guess this is what it does when it's done. Oh! Don't push the button. Oh gosh. All right, so all we have to do is just take this off. All right, so first things first, we have to check them and make sure they're smooth to our liking. Okay, it doesn't screw it. It says you can use a knife, which is what we did. Okay, now this inner seal might be the same way. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's gonna be sludgy.
Ew, that looks like mud.
It does. Okay. So we need to pull out a stone. Oh, it's all over my fingers. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that looks like concrete.
It does look like concrete, doesn't it? Ooh. Oh, it's nice and smooth. Look at it, Chels. The edges are smooth on that one.
The dogs are going crazy everywhere.
I think the 3 days is probably enough because these are all looking pretty smooth.
No, Vic. No. The camera is in a toy.
All right, Chelsea wants to rinse her stones.
Ours.
There is the grit grossness. So we'll dispose of that. Actually, I'm going to save that container and use it for future grit.
Whoa.
Wow. These are looking beautiful. Ooh.
Isn't that like your favorite color?
That is, yeah. Like this one. Remember I said the one looked like tiger eye? That is definitely a tiger eye.
Look at that.
Wow. So they really included some beautiful stones.
Why do we need
This looks like agate.
Why do we need to do other steps? These are just perfect.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess you could probably leave them the way they are, but
Like, don't they look good anyway?
they do look good. But I do think since this is our first time using it.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, pretty pink one, pink, like a quartz. We'll lay them out and we'll take a look at them, but I think since this is the first time doing it, we should run them through the whole process just to see. So we have all of our gems laid out. Look at all the tiger eye, there's a bunch of them there. This I think is not sodalite, lapid. I have to look it up. I know what that is. Rose quartz. This looks like jasper. This is just black, I'm not certain. This one's purple, so maybe like a type of amethyst. That looks like another rose quartz. These look like maybe agate, or I don't think they are though. This one's
That's
really
a
neat.
very, very light.
They're starting to dry, which means they're losing their shine, which is why we do the other steps to make them shiny. It's cool. The only one of these green ones, and that one's really cool. A bunch of these are really neat. Especially, look at the shape of that one. That one's really cool. Okay, do you have a favorite picked out?
I like the rose quartz.
Yeah.
Definitely the tiger eye.
Yeah, I really like the tiger eye. I really like the tiger eye, I think. So I'm really kind of leaning towards those as my
I
favorite.
can see a little bit shiny.
You guys can tell us in the comments which ones are your favorite. And now we're gonna move on to step 2. Okay, in goes step number 2, grit. Looks the same as the first. Pretty much, yeah, don't bring it on. We're gonna put the lids back on and then it's off to tumble for 6 to 8 days. I know, not the best project for someone who's very impatient, but it's okay. Whoop, not too much. Just cover the rocks. Ooh, it looks sparkly. So should we do, it says 6 to 8. Should we just do 6? Okay, we'll do 6. Now, would you like my help?
I don't bake.
I asked Michael like 3 times, do you want me to help? Do you want me to help? He's like, no, I got this. I can do it. Just get the recipe out for me. He's making no bake cookies.
No bake.
He wanted some no bakes. And I started to get all the ingredients and stuff prepared and ready and
Unsweetened.
well, yeah, that's why we add 2 cups of sugar to this. And he's already like, oops, I messed up.
I put 2.5 cups of cocoa powder. I guess I wouldn't have made that much of a difference, but
Instead of a half a cup?
yeah.
So you did a whole cup?
Well, won't miss you in the middle of the night.
Michael says, they're not as bright as I thought. When I came out of the bathroom and I turned the light off behind me and they went whoosh. Like, hello.
Okay, well, I guess if you get into the light more, they are brighter.
I feel like a total dork in them. When I put them on, I felt like when I was a little kid and used to wear sweatpants because I don't think I've ever
because
had real.
Back in the 80s,
Yeah.
we wore sweatpants that were fluorescent green, pinks, blues.
Well, and I mean, even in Florida, like we still had our cold couple months, maybe if we were lucky, but. And then because of the pockets and like the way it fits here, I feel like it makes me look huge.
When you pull them out like that.
Well, I put them on and that's just what they did. So like if I pull my shirt down, it kind of like, you know, brings it back in. But I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like big.
Well, they're not going for grocery shopping. They are not going for grocery shopping.
Oh, come on. Don't you want to go?
Alright.
Don't you want to go out in public with me looking like this? No, I know. I did buy them for around, they're super comfy. I just don't like the way they look. But like, it's not supposed to
they're
be
sweatpants.
about the way they look. And I've been
They're
like,
just supposed to be comfy.
I want to get more like cozy sweatpants, like things for just wearing around the house. But then I get it and I'm like, oh, it feels so weird to like wear that sort of thing during the day. I don't know, to me, because I always wear at least jeans. I don't know, I can't decide if I like them or not. What do you think?
They're bright.
They're bright. Well, they smell good.
It's not, nothing's burnt about it. I don't smell anything.
Okay,
burnt.
I thought maybe Michael had overcooked the
I think
chocolate,
it was borderline.
No, it
I
looks
had a boiled
good.
pretty good.
Well, there went Puppy's head. We were playing tug and it snapped right off. Yeah, look! Mommy's got half and you have his head. I got the body. You want it back? Bloop. We were playing tug of war and it went pop. And his head came off. Look, no eyeballs, no nose, no stuffing. Girlfriend. Pretty trashed. What? Head bouncing up and down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Side to side. Side to side. Up. Side. Up. Down. There you go.
What did you find?
Almost like the biggest blueberry on earth.
That is, like, hold it up to your eyeball. Look at how big that blueberry is. Actually, I guess a lot of those are. You found a whole bunch of big ones.
And I ate quite a
gosh.
few big ones.
That is, like, the biggest. Chelsea, the blueberry nose reindeer. Okay, now you can go ahead and eat it.
I'm kind of full from
Oh.
all the blueberries I ate.
I guess save it then.